What is going on, everyone? This is Eric coming at you from just outside of Hartford, Connecticut, and today we're going to be discussing the Kellen Winslow II trade, which occurred back during the 2004 NFL Draft. Full disclosure, we will not be talking about any off-the-field controversies involving Kellen Winslow II. Anyways, now this was a draft pick trade that saw the Cleveland Browns move up from the 7th pick to the 6th pick in exchange for a second-round pick, which honestly is never the best idea. So, to start this off, we'll look at the Cleveland Browns, who, with the 6th overall pick, would grab tight end Kellen Winslow II. Now, Winslow II was expected to be a star tight end for the Browns almost immediately. But 2 games into his rookie season, he would break the fibula in his right leg, which ended his season. He did end the year with 5 receptions for 50 yards, though. Now, he would miss the entirety of the 2005 season after tearing his ACL and almost passing away after falling off his motorcycle in the offseason. Now, in training camp prior to the 2006 season, Winslow made headlines by stating, quote, "I hate to be brash, but I think my 90% is still better than every tight end out there," end quote, clearly saying that he was an elite player and showing that he was confident in himself. A lot of people came out and doubted him, but he proved the doubters to be wrong by posting a strong 89 reception, 875-yard, 3-touchdown season. Now, unfortunately for him, after the year, he did undergo another surgery on his right ACL, which was the one that had been torn in the motorcycle accident. But the injury didn't slow him down in 2007, as he had the best season of his career, catching 82 passes for 1,106 yards and 5 touchdowns. This season saw him make the Pro Bowl. Now, in 2008, he would only appear in 10 games, as he ended the year with 43 receptions for 428 yards and 3 touchdowns. He did miss some time in 2008 after needing to be hospitalized due to a staph infection. And after catching the staph infection, he openly criticized the team's general manager for him having caught the infection. Basically, the Browns had an outbreak, and he blamed the GM for not properly maintaining it. So he ends up getting suspended for a game, but then the owner steps up, apologizes to him, and retracts the suspension. Still something crazy. Now, new management would come into Cleveland after 2008, and they decided that it was better to trade away Kellen Winslow II than deal with him, as he was often injured and he didn't necessarily want to do a lot of things. Like, he didn't do the workouts, he didn't do training as much as other people did because of his ACL. Now, in his stint in Cleveland, he was a one-time Pro Bowler. Now, they would trade him to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in exchange for a pair of draft picks, the first of which was a 2009 second-rounder. This was the 50th overall pick, and it would be used by the Browns to select wide receiver Mohamed Massaquoi. Now, Massaquoi, he edged out a decent role as a solid wide receiver 2/3 for the Browns over his first 3 years in the league. As a rookie, he would catch 34 passes for a career-high 624 yards and a career-best 3 touchdowns. Now, in 2010, he would catch a career-high 36 passes for 483 yards and a pair of touchdowns. He ended the 2011 season with 31 receptions, 384 yards, and 2 touchdowns. However, the next season saw him get limited to only 9 games, as he ended the year with 17 catches for 254 yards. Now, after his rookie contract expired, he would walk as a free agent. Now, they also got a 2010 5th-round pick, which would become the 134th overall selection. This would be traded away. We discussed this in the Sean Lee trade, which will be linked in the description below. So Cleveland, clearly Kellen Winslow II was a good player, it's just he couldn't stay healthy. How did the Detroit Lions do? So the Lions essentially picked up a second-round pick to drop 1 spot. Now, with the 7th overall pick, they would grab wide receiver Roy Williams. Now, Williams burst onto the scene as a rookie, setting many Detroit franchise rookie records, including most receiving yards with 817, which has since been broken by Amon-Ra St. Brown, most rookie receptions with 54, also broken by St. Brown, and receiving touchdowns with 8, which he still holds to this day. This was despite the fact that he missed the first 4 games in the season due to an ankle injury. Now, injuries once more limited him to 12 games in 2005, but Williams made every snap he got count, as he ended the year with 45 catches for 687 yards, along with 8 touchdowns, leading the team in catches and receiving yards. Now, he did manage to stay healthy in 2006, and he responded with a career year, as he would catch 82 passes for 1,310 yards and 7 touchdowns. For the third time in 4 years, however, Williams was limited to 12 games in 2007. He still had a great year, posting totals of 64 receptions, 838 yards, and 5 touchdowns. Now, through 5 games in the abysmal 2008 season for the Lions, Williams had caught 17 passes for 232 yards and a touchdown, but he ended up getting traded away. This was discussed in the Roy Williams wide receiver trade, which will be linked in the description below. But as a Lion, he was a one-time Pro Bowler. Now, they also got the 37th overall pick in this trade, and with that, they would grab linebacker Teddy Lehman. Now, Lehman had a productive rookie season, starting in all 16 games for the Lions. He ended the year with 103 tackles, 1 sack, 1 interception, and 3 passes defended. After an outstanding rookie year, everyone was hoping that the sky was the limit for Lehman, but unfortunately for him, injuries had another idea. He would only appear in 9 games over the next 2 years, recording a combined 18 tackles, 1 interception, and 2 passes defended in that time. Now, he did manage to appear in all 16 games of 2007, but it was clear that he was not the same player that he once was, as he was only a backup, recording 27 tackles. After the season, he would walk as a free agent. So, not the best trade for the Lions, but then again, they did get Roy Williams and a strong rookie year from Lehman. Now, the last team we have to look at is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who got tight end Kellen Winslow II. Now, he would sign a large contract shortly after joining the Buccaneers, and he became a key part of their offense in his first year there, recording 77 receptions for 884 yards and 5 touchdowns. He would follow that up with another strong campaign in 2010, catching 66 passes for 730 yards and 5 touchdowns. He would play well once more in 2011, ending the year with 75 catches for 763 yards and a pair of touchdowns. However, the team as a whole regressed heavily, and the Buccaneers decided to either trade or release Winslow, as the new coaching staff did not see eye to eye with him on certain issues, such as Winslow not practicing daily in order to rest his right knee because he was constantly in pain with it. Now, he ends up getting traded away. We will not be discussing this trade. So anyways, this was the Kellen Winslow II trade. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If anyone won the trade, it was probably Detroit, but both Cleveland and Detroit, got a one-time Pro Bowl appearance out of the guys they got, so kind of a wash. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Have a good rest of your day.